What's up, guys? It's Dave. Sunday morning doing my little check-in thing. Today I want to spend a little bit of time talking about why I am doing what I'm doing, filming all these videos. But before I do that, I have a tip for you. So this morning I woke up a little creaky from yesterday's 43-mile ride and decided to do yoga. And so I decided to do P90X3 yoga. The original X yoga is like 90 minutes and very, very intense. I was not ready for that today. And P90X2 yoga, which is actually my favorite, more like 66 minutes. Still probably too intense for what I was looking for, which is more like recovery, right? So I did the half an hour P90X3 yoga, which is just a really nice stretch, and then a 10-minute ab workout from Chalene Johnson's Turbo Fire that I really like. So that's my morning so far. Off to a really good start. Had breakfast, had a Shakeology for breakfast, ready to kick off the day and get to the beach and enjoy sunny Southern California. My tip for you today is actually about yoga. And I don't know if you guys use yoga blocks or not, but sometimes I find that the yoga blocks seem a little unstable, you know, and I know they're just supposed to balance you, but if you find yourself putting a lot of weight and pressure and you feel like they're a little dicey, think about something like this. These are power stands. They were designed by my man, Tony Horton. And what they do is they align your wrist. They're designed to align your wrist in this sort of a format for push-ups rather than like that. So if you struggle with push-ups and that hurts and you get sore wrists, think about something like this. But you can also use these for yoga, and that's what I do. I don't use yoga blocks. I use this, and I love them because they have like this little grippy rubber bottom on them, and they're just fantastic. So one of my favorite little tools there. So that's my tip of the day for doing yoga if you're struggling with, or you're, you know, like my dog ate my yoga blocks. That's a true story. It's not like my dog ate my homework. That's a legit story. My dog ate my yoga block. So I started using these and I was like, wow, that's better. So I thought I would share that with you today. Second thing I want to talk about is what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and why I'm filming all these videos and why I'm kind of letting you in my life. And it's just really that. I'm just trying to let you guys into my life so you can see that I'm just a real person. Okay, I think there's sometimes this misconception about, you know, people in the fitness industry or Beachbody coaches in particular, since that's how I connect to the fitness industry, that, you know, somehow we're perfect and we never miss workouts and we always eat right and we never drink too much and we're just perfect people. And I'm here to tell you that is not true, at least not with respect to me, okay? I'm sure there are some people out there that, you know, if we're looking at the scale and this is being perfect and this is not being perfect, that they're 100 and 0. I'm not, okay? In 2009, I think, I went to a Tony Horton fitness camp. And what he told me way back then was, if you can get to 80-20, you're gonna live a happy life. You'll be healthy and you'll be able to do the things you wanna do when you wanna do them, okay? And that's exactly the way I live my life. I'm an 80-20 guy, okay? 80% of the time, I'm hitting all my workouts, I'm eating right, I'm drinking tons of water, I'm taking my supplements, and I'm over here. 20% of the time, I have a little cheat meal. I have some, you know, alcohol, some wine. And I do, I miss a workout on occasion. I get busy too, okay? I'm just a person. Remember that, all right? So trying to get to this 80-20 thing is really where I'm normally at. Where I'm trying to get for the next 3 weeks, because I have this leadership event and it is an important thing for me, and I think Tony's probably going to be there, is to get to 90-10. All right? I'm not trying to get to 100 and 0. Why? Because I am not an elite athlete, and I never have been. I didn't ride my bike 43 miles yesterday because I have some aspiration to go ride in the Tour de France someday, or even race here locally. I've got a friend of mine that I ride with. We pretty much just the two of us ride because we love to ride, because yesterday I spent 3 hours getting to see about 20 miles of fantastic Southern California coast. That's why I ride. And meanwhile, burn 2,500 calories and push my body to the absolute limit. I don't surf because I have aspirations of going and surfing on the North Shore and doing a Pipeline Masters someday. I just do it because I love being in the ocean. Because it relaxes me. Because my phone doesn't work there. Because it's where I found God and where I've learned to connect with who I am as a person, okay? So my workouts and everything I do is designed to make sure that I can do those things and a lot of other things. I'm a skier and I like to do all kinds of stuff. For as long as I can possibly do it injury-free and enjoy those things. I'm not gonna be the guy who's standing in front of you with his chest all shaved down and like the 8-pack abs coming through and like punching the camera in the face. That's not who I'm gonna be. It's not who I want to be. For me, 100 and 0 would be miserable. That would be no better to me than being where I was in my former life, where I was just working all the time and I had no family life, no friends, no enjoyment. All I did was work. Okay, to me, that's just not a balanced deal. And what I'm seeking in my life is balance. 80-20 normally works really, really well for me. I've done that for, since 2003. I've lived that sort of 80-20 and maybe dialed in a little bit more when Tony gave me that like way to think about it, about 80-20. Like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense to me. But that's really how we've lived for a really long time and lived happy, healthy lives. Okay, but what I want to impress upon you is that I am not perfect. And I don't strive to be. I don't try 100 and 0 because that wouldn't work for me. I would be a slave to the 100 and miserable in the rest of my life. That's not how I want to live. So yesterday is a good example. Yesterday was the opening of college football season. Normally, that's a 20% day for me, baby. I mean, I'm over here the whole time, right? Like, I go to a bar with my friends and we get it done because that's a big thing for me. I've been in a college football pool for 15 years. I've got a lot of friends who love college football, and that first day is huge, right? Well, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday, I went for a 43-mile bike ride, so I missed some of the morning games, which wasn't a big deal. All the good games were in the afternoon anyway. I came home. I had my recovery. I went and ran some errands. Came back home, got on the floor with the foam roller, drank a bunch of water, made myself a nice healthy dinner. I had some organic wild rice that I mixed up with a ton of vegetables, all kinds of different vegetables, and like 3 eggs that I fried and then kind of diced up and just threw in this mishmash of rice and vegetables. And it was fantastic. And then about, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that, those late games are coming on. I thought, I'm going to have a glass of wine. So I did. I had a glass of wine. I'm not going to feel bad about that. Okay? I didn't get drunk. I didn't drink a bottle of wine. I didn't even drink 2 glasses of wine. I had 1 glass of wine. That's a huge win for me. That is a huge win for me. I mean, that's not even 90-10, right? I hope that's better than 90-10, 95-5 maybe for me, right? So those are the things where I'm trying to show you how to win on a smaller level, and that it's not about perfection. It's not about 100 and 0. Forget that. Unless that's what you're after, okay? Let me rephrase that. If what you want to do is compete in a figure competition, or what you want to do is be an elite athlete, what you want to do is you want to have that 6-pack and you want to be down, 6, 7, 8% body fat. Yeah, you're probably going to need to do that 100-0 thing. I just don't care about it. It's just not important to me. It's not a part of my life that I feel makes my life better. It's the part of my life that I feel like would really make me a slave. Okay? So what I have to do is look at my life and what are the things that I want to do? What are my priorities? And where do I want to get better? And yeah, do I want to get better? Sure. But I'm not willing to just give up my entire life for this idea of this perfection on the fitness and nutrition side of things, because I know I don't have to. I know I can live a happy, healthy, well-rounded life. And normally at 80-20, we're going to go 90-10 for the next 3 weeks, or it's 2.5 weeks now at this point. So it's Sunday. It's Labor Day weekend. That's a weekend and a time when can be like college football opening day was for me, can be a trigger for a lot of different people. Think about 80-20 in that perspective. Put it there. Think about your choices you're making. Could you start a little later in the day? Could you, instead of having, just continually drinking beers or alcohol or wine or whatever it is that you do, could you have 2 glasses of water for every drink that you have? And wouldn't that move you just a little closer to this 80-20 and getting a little bit more balance? Be a little bit healthier. Sometimes I have people that ask me, they'll be like, the workout DVD says to do 12 reps. What if I only do 8? Well, 8's not as good as 12, but 8 is way better than 0. All right. So I don't know where you're at in your own fitness journey. I only know where I am. And I only know what makes me happy. And I was so thrilled to wake up this morning, hangover free, pop out of bed, go take care of my plants, do a little bit of gardening, sit down here, do a little work, then go do yoga, and then that ab workout, and then sit here, have my breakfast, and then sit here and film this video with you guys. I've really enjoyed sharing my life with you. I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am. I really have appreciated your words of support as well, so please keep those coming. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great Sunday. Have a great Labor Day weekend. I'll catch up with you tomorrow or probably later today. I'll catch up with you later today from the beach and show you what's going on down there. All right. Have a great one.